If you're looking for a cool place to take the kids this summer, emphasis on cool in more ways than one, then you'll want to check out Super Summer Theater at Spring Mountain Ranch State Park. Here to tell us all about it are Kane Keenan, who plays SpongeBob and is the co-choreographer, and Sabrina Cofield, who plays Sandy Cheeks. Well, hey, I think we just got a clue as to one of the shows that's performing there. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. So tell us all about Super Summer Theater, and this is the 50th anniversary?
Yeah, so there's this great Spring Mountain Ranch State Park that's out in Red Rock Canyon, and they Super Summer Theater puts up 4 shows a summer out there, and we are excited to be a part of their 50th anniversary season. We are doing SpongeBob the Musical, which, if you saw Wicked, Ethan Slater, who played Bach, was the original SpongeBob on Broadway, so we're really excited to be bringing that show here to Vegas. And it's awesome. There's 4 shows this summer. They'll start with Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat here in June, SpongeBob, Legally Blonde, and then Singing in the Rain.
How fun is that? Okay, describe the experience for those who haven't been. I mean, we all love Spring Mountain Ranch State Park. It's lovely. It's cooler than the Valley. But describe like what the night is like for families.
I think the best part about it is you can bring a picnic, you can bring a blanket, you can spread out, and the kids can kind of run around in the back. There's food trucks, and you can bring food, wine, whatever, and just kind of relax. It is cooler because it's closer to the mountain, so it's wonderful. I remember we did a show there 6 years ago, and I would have to come out for my entrance, but the sunset is incredible. So it's got this really beautiful backdrop of the mountains and everything, and it's just a great time for the family, and SpongeBob is it's a great fun show for kids.
Okay, tell us about the show.
So it takes all the elements of the cartoon that I think has become a cult classic over the past 25 or so years since it debuted.
Wow.
A lot of the people, a lot of the people, I'm going to say kids in our show because we do have younger artists in our show. They grew up watching the cartoon, so they make sure that we know all of the, hidden artifacts from the cartoon that are in it. But it's still a beautiful story about friendship and self-acceptance and how you need to use a community to solve problems and essentially save Bikini Bottom.
Wow. Okay. Our own Nkirika Azuka, who works here, and she's one of the morning anchors, and she hosts Studio 5 Live right after this. She played Patrick Star in the mall as at the what is the Mall of America?
Okay, so
she posed with people.
In our show, I will not be dressed as a large yellow rectangle, and she will not have a bushy tail.
You won't be a squirrel with an astronaut helmet.
No.
Okay, so what do you look like in the show?
The human encapsulation of the character. So you'll still see the sort of overzealous joy that SpongeBob has. You'll see the extreme intellect and verve for science that Sandy has, and you'll still see the gluttonous Patrick Starfish.
Wow. Do you guys do the voices?
So we try to keep it as honest as possible. There is the SpongeBob laugh that happens, and we do have someone who plays Gary the Snail.
Hear the laugh?
The laugh. Oh gosh, I don't know if I'm warmed up. No, that's not it. Hang on. That's not it.
Was it?
That was a little bit. See, I had to warm up. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh! Wait, I thought the first one nailed it, and then when you
the
did
second one was better. Sorry, I had to channel it for a moment.
That's amazing. I love SpongeBob, and it's so funny to see it get not funny, but fun to see it get a resurgence, and it is truly a cult classic.
And the music in this musical is brilliant. There's songs by David Bowie, Lady Antebellum, Cyndi Lauper, Joe Perry, and Aerosmith. The soundtrack to this musical is brilliant, and hopefully it'll get you singing along with it and definitely get you dancing in the aisles of that meadow.
Your show is happening July 5th through the 19th.
Yes.
But there are other ones. I believe you guys are kicking off the season with Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yep.
Correct.
Do you guys do all of the shows, or you are specifically SpongeBob?
So, yes, we're just from SpongeBob. Okay. It's not like other summer stock theaters where it's one cast that performs all of them. This one, because it is community theater, you audition to be a part of one specific show, and then we rehearse in the Super Summer Theater studios close to the Strip, and then right before our show opens, you move out to the meadow and learn how to rehearse out there in the wild with the donkeys.
So fun. Yes. with the donkeys, yes, and the bugs, and
Yes.
the beautiful
They're
sunset.
lovely.
Yes.
They're lovely.
It honestly sounds like such a great night. Great for families, but you did warn the show wraps around 10:30 p.m. So take that information and do with it what you will. I know I would not bring my 2-year-old out to be up at 10:30 because he might ruin your show. And I don't want to do
There's
that.
no ruining the show. The kids are yelling and screaming and running around. It's
how fun.
It's a super,
Especially
like,
SpongeBob
relaxed
ends with a very
environment.
interactive sort of moment with the audience, so we
fun.
definitely want kids that would enjoy that.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know. Thank you guys so much. This is so
Thank
much
you.
fun.
Thank you.